Our second date, I pulled up to pick him up, and he came out with a bottle of wild turkey in one hand and a shot glass in the other and couldn't walk a straight line. I was just dealing with it. I never left. I just kept dealing with it because I loved him. So I thought, this is my life.
You're drinking two-fisted, you know what I mean? It wasn't a thing, you know, that's just what you do. It feels good, you know, and you're like, oh, I like that. But you start liking it, and you start wanting it, and then you start needing it. Drinking seems like a normal thing, especially when you get into a social atmosphere, until you start realizing that you're coming home and causing problems for others. When that realization kind of hits that, yeah, this is actually not good, you know, that there's something detrimental to this, and you're not only you hurting others, but even though this seems fun, you're hurting yourself at the same time. And I just remember having that breakdown moment, you know, just being by myself, you know, and just laying it out, you know, before God, and just being like, I'm sorry, I've been turned away from you for too long, and I want to put this, I want to change my direction and put this away. And I wish I could say that I like just bam changed right away. I remember I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go over to my buddies. We're gonna do I think it was fantasy football one year, and we're gonna do the draft, and I'll just have a couple beers. It'll be cool. And next thing I know, I'm reaching into the cooler, and it's like God was like, hey, how many is this? And I was like, oh, it's like 9 or 10. You know, here I am, Lord. I already came to you. I already broke down. I wept, and sure didn't take long for me to reach this point. But it hit home right there, and that's, I think, really what stuck with me. And I told her, I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna start going back to church.
You would think I would be super excited, but I wasn't. I was super upset. For every time I begged him to stop drinking, I mean, like, begged. I would sit in front of him just crying, just be like, just stop. Just stop after 2. I don't understand why you have to do this. Then all of a sudden he became a Christian. It's like in 5 minutes, he was like, I'm done. So, of course I didn't take it as, yay, I'm so glad you're not drinking. I took it as, so I'm not good enough for you to stop drinking. You don't love me enough to stop. But you love God enough to stop? Through all the holes in the wall and the fights and all of that stuff, I was totally fine. The moment you told me I became a Christian, I was like, that's it, we're getting divorced.
I have to believe that everybody hits that point where they feel, because I believe God speaks to all of us. It's easy to just pass it off and then just move on. And then you may have missed a great opportunity to really experience God.
And for the family or the spouse that is surrounding that person going through that, don't ever give in and don't ever give up. Because trust me, I wanted to give up. I wanted to be like, that's it, I'm done, I'm moving in with my parents. I either wanted to do that, or I wanted to be like, you know what, that's fine, do whatever you want. I don't care. I am going to tune out and pretend like that part of you doesn't exist. So I couldn't let it go. And I'm really glad I didn't give up. Because if you would have asked me, 6 years ago even, if we would be here today where he wouldn't be drinking and we would be living in a different state and we would both be going to church, I would tell you, heck no. No way. And then instead of watching Ancient Aliens, we were doing Bible studies at night. Yeah. Never, ever thought that. But we are definitely closer now than we were before.
Far better.
Way better.
Far better.
He's still a pain in the butt.
Yeah.